Very slow progress going on there with a new age looking construction. There was a cottage there once. Right, quite often I go up that track there, past through the sort of garden of that little pink cottage there, and then through the wood up towards the fort, or I stay in the valley and go up round the wood this way. But I'm going on this track to take me up into the wood a bit higher. Like I said, that's been like a building site for quite a while now, that has. Here's a old and new. It's a real old. It's got a fireplace in it there, so that would have been used as a home. That would have been a little cottage. Could have been a miner's cottage, wasn't all agricultural. Somebody with their own little castle on the top there. The children's bouncy thing on it, a bouncy castle. So I've just come up through the valley where the stream was a minute ago. I've never seen anyone in this cottage. I actually had, I ran out of water once and they had their hose pipe out. I took the hose pipe off the tap in case there's any worms in it. And it was coming from their kitchen through the wall, so I just had a little drop of water to fill my bottle up. There was nobody in, and it was a hot day. I didn't think they would mind. Here we go. Little snug little cottage. I mean, whether it's just a holiday cottage, I don't know. I've never seen anybody in it. The times I walked through there, they probably work hard. So it looks like people live in it though. I mean, there's always evidence like someone's been sawing some wood or you know, stuff like that. And that goes down through the valley where there's all ruins of old mining cottages. But I think, God, you know, I don't expect they have loads walk through there. A lot of people go round. You can go round it. They haven't got a great big monster dog or anything. I can remember the very first time I ever hit this track was with my bike. It was a period of time where, for about 3 years, I didn't have any breathing problems really. I was doing a lot of cycling and I was keeping very fit. And I cycled from Western, I was all over here from Western, you know what I mean? And I remember coming up here, but I got so far up I didn't really know where I was going. I didn't know the wood then. If I'd kept going, I would have come on some decent tracks, but I didn't know that at the time. It was a bit of a hike up here. I remember that. So basically, I've bypassed Shipham, really, the village. I didn't go past the church or anything today. I was praising the West Mendip signs. I have been praising them a lot, but they have fallen down badly. About a mile or so back. So, obviously if you've got the map, I don't think it makes any difference if you had a map, to be quite honest. I did it the other way across the field and I still couldn't find no signs. It's just to show you that I do go up hills, and you'll probably notice a change in my breathing. And as I said before, Rowbarrow Warren is a warren of a mining community. Everything's been mined here. It's been dug out everywhere. And sometimes they don't go down very deep or anything. They just sort of scoop out a load of soil. You know, if you go down, you've got to go up. I can see a signpost. Like I say, I'm not on the West Mendip Way now. That's at the other end of the wood, by the way. If you are following the West Mendip Way, don't follow where I am now. Because I often divert off it, because I've said before that they often take you all round the roundabout. That West Mendip Way does. And you can actually go as a crow flies in half the time. But sometimes it's to keep the farmers happy because of boundaries and whatever. But sometimes I think, goodness, I don't want to weave it all in and out of there. Right now we have got a nice pole. So that you could go wandering off down there, look. Right. The public bridleway to Blackdown. Now you know what that means, don't you? The public bridleway to Rowbarrow. Yeah, so because I don't want, you can get, if you went down there, you'd end up down, and then you would really have to climb back up again. And this, you know, to get on top of the Mendips. Hi, little lammies. Hi, little lammies. Hiya. Little black one there. It's all right. Right, so like I said, you can go down that way, but that'll take you down to the lower pathway. It'll still take you into the wood, but then you've still got to climb up. Whereas if you stay up here, and you could say, well, why didn't you just go up there when you came and stay on the West Mendip Way, Sheila? Because I wanted to follow the stream, that's why. And I haven't followed it all the way to the Rowbarrow Fort, which is on a big hill over there. Because I'm thinking of doing Longwood. So I'm not bothering with the fort because it's a lot to do in one day. If you try and do it all in one day, you either run out of film or you get knackered or you run out of water or something like that. Because I'll be bringing out bigger containers of water soon. Because when you're out here, Hi there, sheepies. You can't actually... Hello? You can't just fill your bottle up. Look at that one there. Hello? Aren't you sweet? Have you got your earring in? Oh, lovely. So sweet little things. Be on someone's plate soon. No, what I'm saying, when you're out here, you can't just top up with water. I mean, I usually bring 3 oranges. I've only brought 2 today, and 2 ordinary small bottles of water. I mean, if I get really desperate, I'd knock on someone's door back there and say, well, could you fill my bottle up for me? You know, things like that. I do that. I would do that. Right, over there looks to be a hut. Yeah, I remember this route. I have done most of them, but I am still learning. I haven't done all the wood yet, but like I say, I am aiming more for this end. Because it's a big hike back yet, especially if I'm going to do Longwood, which is just passing through it. And getting quite warm now as well. Yeah, up there, beyond those trees, that's the hill fort over there. That's the Rowbarrow Hill Fort. And quite often I walk along there, through those trees up the top there, and along. Right, over and out for now, everyone.